All right, what is good? What is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck, and welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare / Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. What if you guys here today is we're going to be diving into some more Call of Duty Cold War information because some more stuff has actually just been leaked over on Twitter. Now, of course, I want to keep you guys up to date with everything that's going to be happening here for Call of Duty Cold War, the next COD that's going to be coming out later this year. Before we get any farther into the video, if you guys could do me a favor and smash a like on it if you're excited for Call of Duty 2020, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on if you don't want to miss out on any of my videos, because there's a lot of you guys right now that are not yet subscribed to my channel, like a large percentage. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So making this full face cam here for a second, I just want to point out that I'm going to leave a link to the Black Lives Matter website down in the description below, because I'm going to go ahead and donate and just to show a little bit of my support here, because I'm with it, I support it. And for any of you guys out there that are supporting this or or thought about supporting it, I'm going to leave the website down there so you can sign up a petition, you can text or call, you can donate something. It doesn't matter if you can do anything at all. Just I figure I want to leave it there so that way you guys, if you want to be able to do it, you definitely can, as I'm going to be donating a bit myself, because I live in the United States and this is greatly affecting everybody. We should definitely all support each other, and especially right now we should all just do it anyways. But you guys get what I'm saying. This is a pretty serious situation we're facing right now, and people all over the world are chiming in for this. But I just want to put the link down there for you guys that want to go check it out. All right, so jumping into this, let's get on track back here with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War 2020, or Call of Duty Cold War, whatever you guys prefer to call it. There is some new leaks and breaking information that has actually been surfacing around, and I've had to go through and translate these from Chinese into English over on Twitter, just because obviously I don't speak Chinese. But he's actually talked a little bit about the campaign multiplayer and more or less how does it relate into what Modern Warfare kind of looks like right now. So I'll throw this first one up here on screen for you guys, and it says, "This account will not tell me about the new work of COD in the future. As Chinese, I was a little disappointed to see the content of the COD 2020 campaign. The multiplayer played the same as MW." So basically what that means is, I guess maybe the Call of Duty campaign really isn't all that finished, or really isn't all that great. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not expecting a whole ton to come out of Call of Duty 2020, at least in the campaign aspect of things, just because Treyarch had to take over so late in the development cycle from Sledgehammer Games, and they completely are doing this from scratch in like a third of the time they actually should. So if this actually comes out on time, well, frankly, we'll be a little bit lucky. But as far as multiplayer goes, they're saying it actually plays the same as MW. And we'll talk a little bit more about the game engine, but I think more or less what he's talking about is the fact that there's going to be a similar system as far as seasons go, as rank and progression, as guns, maybe with gun attachments, gun variants. I could see that being a similar sort of thing they're going to bring over into the new Call of Duty, because so many people actually really enjoy gun variants, and myself included. I really enjoy how the guns actually act themselves, and you can customize your class setup to have a whole bunch of different things. Initially, I really wasn't enjoying having to customize everything the way I was, but this is actually pretty cool, and I've grown to really enjoy the Modern Warfare customization system, and I'd like to see your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. So speaking of what I was talking about, at least in terms of talking about the game engine, somebody actually over on Twitter also responded to the tweet, because he translated himself as well, and he asked, "Zombies question mark, how is that coming along? Also, there'll be doors, is it on the MW engine? Please answer." And the guy responded with their own engine, not IW. So IW already is basically using a new game engine right now, so I guess we're gonna have two new game engines going into the future. And obviously with IW having their own new engine that has been specifically made for this Call of Duty, I guess Treyarch has actually already been in the works of having their own game engine made, so Black Ops necessarily won't feel like an old Black Ops title. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but it's going to be on an entirely new game engine. And I'm assuming that if it's a Treyarch title, obviously it's going to have zombies, it's going to have your multiplayer, it's going to have probably Call of Duty Battle Royale, because Warzone is a standalone thing, and they're going to integrate obviously every single Call of Duty into Warzone, because it's going to be a long-standing sort of thing. Battle Royale is insanely popular, so why would Activision not want to incorporate Call of Duty Cold War 2020 into Warzone? And then somebody actually also even responded to the tweet, and they said, what do you mean played like the same MW? Skill-based matchmaking, camping, big maps, leveling system, slow and tactical gameplay? And if then that's the case, I'll find it hard to play that again for another year. And this guy responded basically just calling it MW 2.0. So if you're a big fan of Modern Warfare, this is going to be great news for you. But if you're not a fan of Modern Warfare and how it more or less plays, this is going to be bad news for you. I myself have always been a fan of Treyarch titles and, you know, how they play. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be doing, considering Black Ops 4 is wildly different than Modern Warfare in terms of how it plays, you know, the gunplay of it, how the guns act, the customization. I mean, MW is just, you know, they're two entirely separate games. Not to mention, obviously, they're from different studios, but they're, you know, drastically different. So if they're actually taking a step towards how MW is playing, well, it's going to be very interesting to see how the Treyarch spin on an MW style Call of Duty actually is. Because I mean, I've also heard we're getting some more, you know, OG maps thrown back into the mix, like Nuketown, Firing Range, Jungle, you know, some of those other OG maps that people really love. I've been seeing a lot of stuff going around on Twitter that, you know, we're getting those maps actually in Call of Duty 2020. And then lastly, we should talk about when is Call of Duty gonna get revealed, because, well, frankly, this has been the longest time, you know, this is the latest point in the year at any given point in time for us not having a Call of Duty reveal. It's, you know, it's June 2nd and we don't have a Call of Duty reveal. Usually the Call of Duty next one comes out in either April or May, like the official reveal for it. And then we slowly get stuff, you know, like, you know, different campaign trailers, and we get different multiplayer trailers, you know, and stuff leading up to the game, you know. Then we get, like, you know, a beta announcement trailer, something like that. You know, there's a variety of stuff that usually ends up happening, but for right now, we actually don't have anything. So somebody actually asked, do you have any news on if they plan to reveal the campaign first and they wait on the multiplayer? And this guy responded by saying the first trailer is to promote the plot. So I'm guessing basically what he's talking about is obviously the plot, the whole era of Call of Duty Cold War or Black Ops 2020, COD 2020, whatever you want to call it. I'm guessing they're basically, you know, going to be announcing the whole sort of theme of it and what it actually is. Because right now we don't have, you know, 100% confirmation. Obviously there's not like trailers and stuff going around. So all of us calling it Cold War right now are just kind of not like guessing, but, you know, it's not confirmed. So you guys get what I'm saying. But they're going to be confirming the whole plot with this first trailer that's going to be coming out. We don't know exactly when, but this is really all I got for you guys here in terms of Call of Duty news. This is a pretty interesting sort of breakthrough on what this guy's been talking about. I'll keep you guys for sure updated on more content regarding Call of Duty 2020 here coming in the near future. If you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more stuff about the next COD, make sure you guys drop a like at the video, subscribe, those notifications turn on, comment down below, and I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow with it in the brand new video. Just Captain, I'll be Randy, and I'm out. Peace.